The leading scorer for the Pelicans, Anthony Davis, 31 points, 9 rebounds. Then Ryan Anderson added 28 points. Tyreke Evans had 19. Austin Rivers added 12. And Omer Ashik had 10. You talk about the poise and patience of the team's composure, especially when you went down by double digits and then pull it out with a victory.
Well, the end of the third quarter, they hit a shot. I think they go up 11 to 12. It's easy to feel like you're going to lose the game, but like I said, we've always been a team that is going to keep swinging no matter what. I'm going to continue to draw up plays, put combinations on the floor that are going to help us, and our guys are always going to fight. That's what we've been since I've been here.
How do you see your team advancing and developing as far as the maturity and the growth factor of the team?
It just takes time. That's a thing that I think a lot of people lose sight of. This team is relatively new. Omer has only been with us, 3 months. Drew was out most of last year. Ryan's just starting to get himself in shape after being out for 7 or 8 months. AD is our franchise player, and guys are getting used to that. So it just takes a lot of time to put it together. But it's good to get wins while you're putting it together.
Talk about the upside and the expectations going forward, building upon the fact that you're now 12 and 12.
Well, we're going to take it game by game. Our expectations were to continue to improve. It's easy to throw out lofty expectations, but that's a lot of talk. We just want to improve and keep this thing moving in the right direction. We think the wins and losses will take care of themselves.
How did he talk about as far as you guys, you entered the final quarter down by double digits and then come out with a substantial win. Talk about the identity and the composure of the team.
Yeah, we just stayed with it through the whole night. We said we were down, going to the fourth, and we just stayed the course, stayed with our game plan. And ended up coming back, and once we got the lead, we kind of took off from there. Things that we need to come out with, and why, I don't know, but that's something that we got to do better going into games. We don't want to start games slow and then end up being down 15-20, and then, fighting back, but it's not enough time in the game, So we got to make sure that we come out the energy and either keep the game close, or have the lead going into the second quarter.
And can you give us your assessment of the performance of the team tonight?
It says a lot about this group and where we're going, and those are big games for us to win. Obviously they controlled the momentum a lot of that game, and we took it back from them when we needed to, and made big plays, moved the ball, got stops on defense, and eliminated those easy, second chance points that we were giving them through the whole game.
Ennis Cantor was certainly a factor in his scoring performance tonight. Talk about the adjustments you guys made on him.
I think he was getting a lot of open looks off second chance points. So just keeping him off the glass as much as we could. And he didn't have a ton of post-ups in the fourth quarter, so I think we did a good job of just eliminating those easy buckets. He gets a lot of dish-off passes where the guard's penetrating, he'll be wide open. And Anthony did a great job guarding him and making it tough on him, blocking some big shots from him. And like I said, they just felt us.
Patiently, stood your ground, and then in the end you made that surge.
That's something that we need to do consistently. That's something that this team needs to prove we can do on a nightly basis. Just have that poise and come out and have big runs when we need to, and match runs when we need to. It's big. It's going to be a big. This is a big win for us because we proved we can do that, and it showed that we need to have confidence in each other and make good plays like we did.
Evans, after a great victory, 119-111. Talk about the fact that you guys were entered into the final quarter down by double digits and to come out with a substantial victory.
We just talked about the second half that we need to. Fight and need the games, we can't lose and look back, at the end of the year and say we should have won that game. So second half, we knew we had to pick it up. It was tough. I think they played hard, you got to give them credit. They hit big shots after big shots, but we just stayed with it, and got stops and pushed the ball in transition. That's what got us going.
What's it going to take for you guys to become that consistent contender in order to, advance?
Guys got to play consistently. That's from everybody. From me to AD, Drew. right? You know, you got to play consistent every night because it's me in the West. You know, it's teams coming every night.
Can you talk about your aggressive performance tonight as far as your attacking and continuing to? You had some big baskets out there tonight.
I just went out there and just have fun and just competed. And understand that they've told me I gotta go out there and just play. So I'm not going out there thinking about anything. I'm just going out there playing, having fun. And I'm not looking too much into it. I'm moving on to the next game already. Focused about going out there and playing again. Looking to score, make plays. And I think our whole team did a good job of that, of just reading each other, getting stops. I think tonight we did a good job of when we did get stops, we pushed it, got out transition. That's where the majority of the stuff were. Sometimes I get rebounds. I think sometimes in the past, I dribble it down and try to set something up. Or if I have two guys in front of me, I still feel like I can get by them. When you got a full head of steam, and I try to just get to the basket, and I think our whole team did a good job at that.
And talk about as far as the chemistry and the mates, as far as the team, you guys are coming together. What are your thoughts on that?
We're coming together. We're a young team, one of the youngest teams in the league. So we need these learning experiences. If we can learn a lot on the win, we'll take that.
And talk about building upon the momentum of this win. Now
Get to 500 and build on it. If we're able to, maintain and build off this, at some point we got to string some wins together. So, we're kind of bouncing back and forth, wins and losses. So 500 is nice. We'll take it, but we want to improve on it.